Hello guys, this is Jordan from Jordan Arcade Review. Thank you guys for coming back. Happy Chinese New Year. Today I'll be talking about the trio of the budget realm. We have the Tangzu WanEr, we have the Truthear Hola, and we have the Salnotes Zero, another zero. So all three of them are priced around $20 and all of them perform more than that. Okay, more than that, all of them sounded very good. You guys might have heard all three of them in separate reviews, but I will be talking all of them in one video, okay, as a comparison of all of them. So side story first, because you guys know that this IEM industry started a while back, okay. In 2 years ago, 3 years ago, things are not as cheap, okay. It's not as cheap, it's not as affordable. If you want good stuff, you might need to go over like $100 or so. So for example, in my time, I tried to get one Canas Pro, okay, Moondrop Canas Pro, one of their first, among their first releases, okay. It is good, but it cost me $200, okay. Then things are getting cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. They have the Starfield, after that they got the Aria. All of them, I would say, if comparison is so similar, okay. So a $200 Canas Pro and an $80 Aria. And now we have something very similar over here, okay. All three of them are also considered very similar to the Aria, okay, because that signature is just very good. So things are getting cheaper. So I like this hobby. It's a good time to actually fall into this hobby nowadays. So let's get into the comparison. Okay, I start off with the one that I love most. Which one would I pick? If I pick one, I would pick the SalnoteZero. Okay, the SalnoteZero, it is I would say base light, okay. This has the least base, okay, compared to the rest of the two over here. This has the least base, but this is the most sparkling, has the most energy in the upper mid-range. Hence, the vocal over here sounded more forward, okay, than the two of them, and sounded, I would say, more prominent, which is something that I prefer. So this also have that little bit of oxygen, okay. Sounded like a little bit of the oxygen tuning direction, because have bass not as much, but vocal super good, okay. So if I were to prefer as a vocal lover, I would choose this SalnoteZero. And the next one would be the Truthear Hola. Hola is the totally opposite of the SalnoteZero. This has the most bass among the all three of them, but this one has the least treble energy and upper mid-range energy. So vocal come across more relaxed, okay. Not say that it's dark sounding, but it's just a little bit laid back, okay, compared to the rest of them. But I think if you guys never compare all three of them side by side, A/B them, I think you guys won't notice this, okay. This is not that it's totally laid back at all. It's still very balanced, okay. So for you guys out there, this might be a more appropriate choices because it has more bass, okay. So it's more fun to listen to. That one just slightly a little bit lack on bass, okay. So the Hola, and it is in black, okay. It's in black. It have a very nice housing and cable, so very low profile looking, I would say. Design wise, this one to go. And next we have the Tangzu WanEr, the one that's been a lot of people been talking about it. So the Tangzu WanEr, in sound comparison, this is the most balanced among the two of them, okay. This is in the middle ground. This is don't have the most bass, okay, also don't have the most vocal, so it's in the middle ground, okay. It has okay bass, have okay mids, of course also okay rich, okay, the vocal performance as well. So it lies in between the two of them. So if you can't decide, okay, you like more bass or you like more vocal, maybe you can get the WanEr. So this would definitely satisfy you, and it has very good artwork as well. So I would say all three of them, of course, I would think that they can compete easily with set like older set, okay, not the newer set nowadays, but older set like the Aria, okay, like the Tin T2 DLC, and also maybe the Titan S from Dunu. All of them cost you around like $80, 4 times more. So if $20 is something that only that something that you can afford. Maybe you can get all these three over here. Okay, so depends on which one that you prefer. Now, left aside the sound impression, so what are the other factors that will affect, okay, your purchase decision? Is that the build quality. Okay, so I will go with the Hola. So the Truthear Hola has the best, okay, has the best build. This is in black, okay, everything is in black color, and I would say that this has the most premium looking because the cable is in black as well. Everything is in black. It's so cool looking, like Man in Black kind of feeling. So also look very similar to the Aria. If you guys love the Aria, you guys will have loved this because it's just look very similar, right? Then side complaint, okay, to Truthear, maybe with their QC, they have spelling error on their packaging. I would say this called Hola over here, but down here they call it Hello. So is it a typo or anything? I'm not sure. So maybe QC they can do better because it's kind of embarrassing. Here is Hola, here is a Hello. So a bit weird. Okay, just I have a good laugh on this when I just noticed it. Okay, and let's go to the SalnoteZero. SalnoteZero, for me, maybe because of the color or the quality of the plastic itself, I felt that it felt like some cheap toy plastic. Okay, but it's just that it's still solid. Okay, it's still very solid because have a slight metal faceplate. But then for me, the build and the shape of it is just a little bit weird. Okay, a little bit weird, a bit awkward. Okay, maybe they try to go for the very futuristic kind of a design, but for me, just I would prefer something more normal. Okay, more normal. Okay, this is too, for me, it's too special. Okay, too futuristic kind of a design with edges and all. All right, lastly, we have the Tangzu WanEr. Tangzu WanEr, they have great artwork. Okay, I give it to their designer. Okay, they have great artwork. They can come up with art like this. Okay, like they are not going with the waifu, but they're going with art like this, which portray the China elements in here. And they also given us the handkerchief, so it is quite good. I mean, for me, I appreciate it. Okay, they give another piece of I would say this a cleaning cloth or a handkerchief. So but the build quality on the IEM also, I mean, might be the weakest among all three of them. Okay, why? Because the plastic of the build of the plastic is quite thin. Okay, I find that it's quite thin, and if I were to step on it, okay, maybe I step on all three of them over here, maybe the first one, I'm sure that will crack would be the Tangzu WanEr. Okay, so not that I will step on it, but then just that it just look a little bit fragile. Okay, look a bit fragile. The Hola might be the most solid one. Okay, and the make this SalnoteZero might be okay as well, I guess. Okay, because it have a little bit of metal elements in them, maybe not as fragile. But the Tangzu WanEr, although it sounded good and balanced, but the build quality, maybe the budget all went to the design, went to the casing, went for the handkerchief. So their plastic quality is not there yet. Okay, it's not there yet. And if you fun thing to do with this WanEr is that you can use a magnet. Okay, you can use a magnet and pull it from the side. Okay, if it comes to you, because maybe the plastic is not as thick, so magnet from outside can actually pull the IEM itself. Okay, very fun thing for you guys to do. I don't think have other IEM that can do so. So a minor complaint on the build quality. So it depends on what are you prioritize first. Okay, if you want sound, then really depends on your preference, on your taste. Okay, so again, this is the bass heavy. Okay, among the three of them, not that it's very bassy. This is vocal and this is balance. All right, so this is sound quality. And build, I would say this is the, for build quality is this is the second, and this would be the last. Okay, so all three of them are good. Okay, all three of them are good. Depends on your local store, whatever you can get. Maybe you can only get one of them in your local store. Okay, just get it. Okay, no brainer. All these are good. If you already have more expensive set, you don't need all these but you can still buy this to give it to your friends, okay, as a gift, so that you can pull them into this hobby, because you know that this hobby is kind of lonely, okay, because a lot of people don't appreciate sound, okay, they don't appreciate, because all this IM, we need cable. Phones doesn't come with cable nowadays, and you need to use dongle, so it defeats all the purpose. I know that, yeah, it's a little bit hard to get friends into this hobby, but maybe you can give it a try, okay, give it a try, let them taste, okay, what can a $20 IM can go for, okay. They will be surprised, like something like the Hola in black. Give it to one of my friends and they're just surprised, okay, just surprised, wow, this is good. They thought that it's a very expensive set, actually it's just $20. Okay, so that's all for the video today. Please like and subscribe so that you can keep up with all the contents that I'll be coming out every week. So that's all for today. Thank you. Goodbye.